Hey manga fans, BTV here today with another video where I'll be talking about my journey on how I was able to get every single volume for the out of print series Negima. Enjoy! I guess the first thing I should talk about is what exactly is Negima. Negima, Magister Negi Magi, or simply Negima for short, is a manga series created by the author of I Love You and Love Hina, Ken Akamatsu. This series would eventually become published as one of the 4 flagship titles by Del Rey Manga, eventually Kodansha Comics, in the US. The other 3 series being XXX Holic, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, and Gundam Seed. Now in regards to the story, it is about a young prodigy wizard named Negi Springfield, who graduates at the top of his class. He is then tasked to go from England all the way to Japan to become a teacher at an all-girls school. Oh, and did I forget to mention that he's only 10 years old? Not to get too deep into the plot of a story, I'll change topics to how I was actually introduced to the series. Like most series that I was introduced to in the mid to late 2000s, I first found out about Negima via the anime. After watching all 26 episodes, I asked myself, is there a manga version of Negima? The next time I went to the mall with my family, I stopped by the bookstore to find a sealed copy of Volume 3. At this point in my manga collection, I only had Rave Master, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, making Negima my 5th series I've purchased. From there, I would continue to get the next volume of Negima if it was available after every visit to the mall. By the time I reached volume 6 or 7, I was fortunate enough to have a classmate sell me their copy of the Negima Omnibus for $5. Eventually, I would be stuck with the first 14 volumes, because the bookstore I went to never restocked the next 3 volumes. I was, however, able to get volumes 15, 16, and 17 at another bookstore. Seeing that I was officially all caught up with the series, all I had to do was pick up the next volume whenever it came out. By the time I reached volume 22 was around the time I was reading manga online more frequently. I've bought the next 2 volumes, with volume 24 being the last English manga I would buy in years. Due to this decision, I finished reading Negima unofficially online. Fast forward to present day, I have decided to buy manga once again. Seeing what I have of Negima, I wondered how many more volumes I needed to buy to complete the series. After some quick research, Negima is complete at 38 volumes. Seeing that I already had an omnibus, which is volumes 1, 2, and 3, as well as volumes 4 to 24, I only needed to get volumes 25 through 38 to have the entire series in English. That was a measly 14 volumes left. Unfortunately, one of those volumes was extremely expensive. I started by getting the volumes I could get my hands on. I found volumes 28 and 30 through 38 on Right Stuff. A few months later, I get my hands on volumes 25, 26, and 27 on Amazon. For the heck of it, I pick up volumes 1 and 2 for about $12 on eBay, leaving me with only volume 29 to get. I eventually come across a used library copy for about $50 on eBay. I put it in my watch list, and a couple of days later, I buy it for about $55, tax and shipping included. The 2 reasons I spent that much on the 1 volume is because it was the last one I needed, and I had saved about $30 on the Right Stuff and other eBay purchases. So because of that, it was as if I bought volume 29 for only $20. I honestly didn't think I would be able to complete Negima this year. I will say this is currently the crown jewel of my collection. I'll be going on quite the nostalgia trip whenever I get around to rereading the series, but for now, I'll see you in the next one.